least 1 foot forward. Again, one hand's gonna be down because this protects me just in case he tries to shoot in. Okay, this other hand as well. So there's different things. Again, everyone's stance is different. This is just how my stance is. So I'm ready to sprawl if I need to, anything like that. But from here, again, if we're going, I want to try to get my grip. My first grip, again, my collar grip here, more than likely they're going to grab. If they don't grab, then they're just letting me do something to them. Awesome, I'll get my 2 points, my takedown points, okay? But he's normally going to grab, okay? So here, here. Again, the reason why here is we have control of the elbow. That's what we want. We want control of the elbow. We want to be able to pull him down, right? That's how we're maneuvering, we're manipulating each other. So when we're here, again, it also depends on our feet, okay? So if we both have the same stance, when I say same stance, I mean left, okay? This is same stance, like same, because we're mirroring each other. Well, no, mirror would be the other way. Yeah, same stance. So now for opposite stance, right, and he has right foot forward, this is a different scenario as well, okay? So we always have to be aware of that. So what stance? What do you like?
Usually orthodox.
You're orthodox? Okay, so before here, if we're orthodox, right, so that's our left foot forward. Unorthodox or southpaw would be the right foot forward, or however you want to say it. There's different terminology. Okay, so we're both in the same stance here, 1, 2. So what I want to do is I want to try to make him step. Okay, so when I make him step, I'm stepping to the side and I'm going to pull him. Pull, and have him step like that. Okay, so again, I want to be in control. So now when we do this, we're just going to do our basic foot sweep. Okay, so when we pull him like that, so that's our sase, Sudokomayashi, that's what it's called. So just our sase, okay? I pull him, we're stepping to the side. Now if he steps forward and does it, and I do the same sweep, that's a different name. That's our diashi. Some people confuse them. I confuse them. In fact, I'd probably be confusing them right now. However, I'm thinking this is our sase, Sudokomayashi. So I'm here, we have the same foot forward, so I'm going to step and I want to drag that foot. I step here, all I'm using, I put it there. See how he's almost tripping? That's what we do for our takedown. So my foot's going just like this, okay? I'm not kicking him. It's just light tap like that. I pull him, he's going to go down, okay? So one more time, I'm here, I'm stepping, step, down like this, okay? And we're going to follow up knee on belly, okay? Knee on belly, foot should be up, toes should be pointed up. This adds more pressure. You feel the difference of the pressure? So more pressure here, okay? And one more time. So all I'm doing is I make my grips, I'm stepping, I step, pull, down, boom, knee on belly. Okay, so now if you have the other stance forward, let's say he has his right foot forward, and I'm left, okay, it's gonna work the same way. I just step, pull, boom, and then go, okay? So now what if you're the opposite? What if you're right, and he's left, okay? So then, or if he's like that. If I want to do that same sweep, okay, and I'm like this, I still have to do it the same way if we're going this way. Or I can pull them the other way, but I have to step. Okay, so step, boom, and I'm just sticking it out like that. Okay, or if it's the other way again, this foot, same thing. I step out, step, pull, boom, and then go. Okay, so as long as we're using our gi, that's the important thing. So does everyone do that sweep? Just step out, I'm stepping out, pulling and then going. Okay, so sase Sudokomayashi. Okay, so let's try that with our partners. Get someone close to your height. Okay, that's gonna make a difference. So let's try that. We're just gonna do a little bit of it, and then we're just gonna jump into technique. Okay, so go ahead, 1, 2.
Partner up, guys. Something similar size.
Okay. Good. Remember, the footwork makes a huge difference.
That's not. Yeah, that's right. We'll have you over here. Well, I got it. And go with Marshall.
Yep. So now you want to make it your point. This one's very right. This one, okay. So we're here. Now, step. Step. Again, try to do 3 and switch
See how she steps forward? This foot, and she steps here. I'm going to do it.
Here, right? So I'm here, that foot's forward, that's fine, right? Either way, this is my foot forward. So however foot, it depends on which foot you have forward. So I'm here, so I step, I pull.
This foot comes up like that. So that way when she tries to step, and she steps, I'm blocking the
Remember, you try to get them when they're moving. You have to do it when they're moving to put the foot out of the sweep up.
So she's going to kind of follow. We're right here.
Step out.
Just go slow.
Ah, okay. Step out. Step out that way.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good first one. Now just, you know, turn the hand and don't forget any on belly.
Remember, keep working it back and forth. I know it's going to take some time.
Yeah, so. As long as it's never going to look pretty. One thing about speed, we do it in here, sometimes we can make it look pretty. It'll be alive, always. Sometimes it is, but the majority of the time,
Don't pose, man. Don't pose. Alright, hit the mat. Remember, guys, don't pose when you get taken down. You guys hit the mat. Okay? Couple more times. Nice. Nice. Step and pull. There you go. And then knee on belly. Hold your leg. Just try to go out. Alright. I don't know if she knows what now is. Really good.
Try it with other stands.
Good, Nola. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Let's see it one more time. Wrong foot. Oh, so back foot.
Yeah. That's the way I said that.
All right, hold it up. Go to bring it in. All right. So again, when we do this, we're in this kind of battle here, right? We're moving. Some people are we're trying to do stuff. That's what we're doing. This is me doing stuff. We're trying to do stuff, right? Then we move. So when I pull him, I step. I'm really trying to pull him, right? Pull him and then go. Okay. So that's the idea. Is you really have to pull him, and you have to commit to it. So when I'm pulling him, I have to really put my foot out there and know that I'm going to sweep him and take him down. So when I go, boom, I'm going. Okay. So another way is if we just step back, we can do it too, okay? We push him back, and go too, okay? So that one would be our Biashi, okay? And that works with both feet. So if this foot's forward here, right? I can pull him in. If I'm stepping back, boom, I can take it down there too, okay? So we're just looking at the footwork for this one, okay? And it's gonna take time. So that's one of those ones where we're going, nothing's working, our normal stuff's not working. Boom. Then you just go and take them down, okay? So something just real fast. Let's do one more. So grips. Okay, so this one, I want to be able to kind of push him back, okay? So I'm here, let's say we're moving around, right? I'm going to push him back here, and then I'm stepping, okay? And then we're going for our basic foot sweep, or our rear leg sweep. Okay, so that's our soto body. Okay, so one more time. Here, I'm stepping back, making him move. Okay, I want him to move. So push, step behind. Here, I'm using my chest, and I'm bringing him back. Okay, and then soto body. All we're doing, push him back, step, and then going. Okay. Everyone got that one? There's another very basic one. So that's going to be, realistically, let's say we're trying to attack this leg. I'm attacking this leg, he steps back, and I go and follow. A lot of these, we're going to chain them together. So again, it's kind of hard getting the concepts where you're like, okay, this isn't working. A lot of stuff has to be with moving. Moving. Okay, so that's why, again, live is a little different, but let's just give it a try. So, Sotto Gari, again, push him, step, chest to chest, down, okay? 1, 2.
Now go first. Over here, right?
And again, it's a rear leg sweep. So whatever foot you have forward, use the opposite one to sweep them. Fall. Okay, you're taking out. So, no, we're just, I don't want you and just try to get your reps in because I want to move on pretty fast. So this next one, I just want you to step. You're making your step here. I want you to lean in a little bit more and push here with this grip. So as I lean in, as I step and I lean in, I want to be pushing backwards, leaning backwards already. And here, leaning backwards, that's what I push into the leg. Yeah, better. What's up? How's it
going? So you're stepping with this through.
So
you like step to here, and then you kind of kick this out. So like, you're just stepping to the outside. Here. Step with your chest. This foot's still back here, and then I bring it forward, and yeah, just do that as a drill.
Get a couple more. There it is. All right, go ahead and bring it in. All right, so again, with all the sweeps and stuff like this, it just really depends on what your style of jiu-jitsu is, and then using these judo throws, and that's if you really want to, because again, we can also pull guard. There's a lot of things we can do. I personally like wrestling, so I rarely try to do judo moves to go into my jiu-jitsu. I try to use wrestling moves. So for my takedowns, I'm typically either going for a single leg or a double leg, or if I have to, I'm going to pull guard. But that's just me, what I'm comfortable with. A lot of this stuff is going to work. Again, if they're fierce and he's like just driving into me and we're down low and I can't, like this, I can always change the angle. See, it's always going to work this way. Or then you have your feet to attack. Okay, so that's just a reminder that, for the suits you use, again, I'm not trying to add more stuff right now. If you're competing, you shouldn't learn new things and try to do those new things. You can learn new things, but that shouldn't be like, all right, I'm going to try this Uchimata in this tournament today. Like, that's probably the wrong thing to do. Okay, so, go with what you know, but learn the concepts that we can move their feet, do all this stuff. Okay, so that's the main idea. Okay, so now we're going to go down. We're going to hit the ground. Okay, so go ahead, go down. We're going to do both. Top and bottom. We're only going to do one thing for the top right now, because I kind of want to do a drill. So, all right. So, just go regular half guard. Yeah, okay. So, half guard. A lot of us are very uncomfortable with half guard. Okay. Again, this is my favorite position. So, both sides, you need to know both sides. And because a lot of us are uncomfortable with half guard, we're kind of like not sure what to do. That's why we did last week, we did a lot of half guard stuff. We're still going to continue that. We're going to do the top game as well, okay? So from here, again, one thing that he's doing that's correct is he's on his side, okay? He needs to be on his side. That's how he's going to sweep. That's how he's going to attack. If he's flat, he can't do any of that, okay? So it's going to be very hard. So he's on his side. So then my job is, again, I want to pass because if this is tight, which I'm assuming it's tight, right? I can't get my leg out. Even if I stand, it's going to be very hard, okay? That's what I want. Well, I don't want that. That's what he wants, but I want to feel that, right? As a partner, like, okay, he has a really good half guard. Okay, so for me to get out of half guard, there's a lot of different ways. This way is very simple, easy ones, right? So we're going to do this one, work it a little bit, and then we're going to switch to the other side so we can just kind of work a drill. Okay, so we're here. More than likely, they're going to be pushing against us. Okay, whatever way. Okay, it doesn't really matter because again, my objective is to pass. Okay, he knows that. He's trying to sweep and submit, so he needs to set that up. If he's just back and just chilling, right, then I can just come in and just push him down and flatten him. So more than likely, they're going to be pushing against you. Okay, so if he's like this is fine, right? So I want to circle in. I want to get my underhook, and then right away, I want to scoop again, tricep. I'm going to post. And I'm going to put pressure on his head, okay? So just like this, pressure, okay? Feel the pressure? I want to turn his head, okay, with my head. I'm not headbutting him, don't headbutt him, okay? So again, one more time, right here. Again, more than likely, so we're going to work this out. I'm going to show you kind of what I do, right? He's probably going to control the wrist, control the bicep, something like this, right? So I want to pull underneath. I can even grab the gi if I need to. When I pull him up, that flattens it. So that's in addition to what I'm doing. So we're here, however he's attacking, right? So let me go back. I think a lot. I use the tricep because I'm thinking no gi, okay? I do a lot of no gi stuff in gi, so that was my thing. If we have the gi, let's use the gi. Okay, so if he's pushing, grab the gi, underhook, step, Spider-Man, right? Come down here, and now I can adjust, now I can grab the tricep, okay? So from here, I want to walk this leg out. Walk out, and then I want to try to slide my leg out. Slide my leg out, boom. Kesagatama, right here, okay? Now I'm not sitting on my butt. If I sit on my butt, there's no pressure. I'm up, I'm not too far up. If I'm right here, he can just push me that way. And then I get rolled, okay? So we want to find our proper balance. I can't tell you what your balance is. You got to figure that out. Okay, so we pass here. Again, I'm not on my butt because he can escape easier. Little pressure here. Kesagatama, or reverse scarf hold. That's what it's called. Here, switch. Boom, head and arm control, side control. Okay, so one more time. We're here. Okay, he's pushing. Grab. Underneath. Spider-Man. Down. Push with my head, pull up, I walk this forward a little bit, slide out. Okay, so now, okay, what happens if it's super, super tight, right? That happens a lot. Okay, let's say it's super tight. We got everything. I can't get my leg out, okay? We have our head planted. So right away, I'm gonna use this, so I still keep this foot, push, and then go, okay? So you have those two options. That's if it's super tight. If you can't slide out, foot. Your head is the base. You're like this. You can do this, okay?
Are you kicking the top leg or the bottom?
I'm kicking the bottom leg. Whatever the closest leg is. Okay, so one more time. This will work super good on me. Okay, so if you're in my half guard, this will work really well because I have a really weak half guard. Okay, this is the weak half guard. If I have a knee shield, that's a different story. But traditional half guard, right? Again, we're here. I'm trying to pass. He's probably pushing. Grab, circle, post. Here again. If it's tight, that's fine, right? And let's say I can't reach. That's fine. I still slide. I do what I can to make enough space to go. Okay. you're gonna get out. At that point, you're gonna get out. Okay, so let's try that. We're just gonna do a couple of that, and then we're gonna switch to the bottom half, okay? So, half guard pass. Okay, 1, 2, do 3 and switch. You know why my half guard like that's bad? Because Steve freaking destroyed my ankle.
How do you do it?
From like years of like ankle locks and years of old.
I thought it was like half guard.
No, just my ankle just, I can't have pressure on it anymore.
Hey, Randy.
It's Steve's fault.
He does like the ankle, doesn't he?
Put those out from the back side first.
With no knee shield.
Regular half here, come to the tricep. And now you just try to slide through. Just the pressure kind of. Yeah, you did do it. Yeah.
Just cut across.
So here, you can't get it.
Remember, try to get your knee out best you can. Remember, 3 and switch, 3 and switch. I try to do everything simultaneously if I can, you know.